Well, now you've met brave Vahlinor and tasted Hogarth stew. Pull up a chair and gather round, I have another tale for you. Now I was set to wander and explore those lonely hills, and so I traveled, bow in hand, seeking game to kill, when I came across another soul, one that showed no fear, who said he searched for Vahlinor and was bound for Galamir. He said his name was Philip, and I judged that he spoke true. But still I said, let's walk a while to see how much he knew. As we walked, the land dipped down, the ground it turned to mud. The woods turned dark, and the wind did bite, and ice formed in our blood. The silence fell like a hammer blow, and the light it did recede, and the gloom it gathered round us, filling thoughts and words and deed. Now I had heard the stories, men had told the tales, of the husks that had once been men, but lost their way beyond the veil. And so they walked the dark paths and searched for souls to bind, and so it was that on that day the two of us they did find. Fear it is their first name, but by Draugr are they known, and though their eyes burn like fire, their flesh rots on their bones. The demon spawn set upon us, they climbed up out of the fen, appearing all about us and trapping and pinning us in. I played my bowstring like a harp, letting my arrows fly, pelting flesh and splitting bone, but the Draugr would not die. I dropped my bow and drew my axe with the pounding of the blood, fighting not only the undead foe, but the thickness of the mud. My arm it grew weary, my legs grew tired, but still the foe came on. Bodies piled around me, and my strength was almost gone. Thunder cracked and lightning popped, and rain it filled the air. As death drew close, I looked around to see how Philip fared. His bow lay broken at his feet, the set of his face was grim. All about him bodies lay, sent back to the pit by him. Each time I thought they had him, his hammer came back around, tearing free of grasping death and knocking foes to the ground. But on and on the army came, it seemed a hopeless fight. Not once did his hammer falter, there was no thought of flight. I worked my way towards him and gave out a rally cry, thinking we would make it costly if we were about to die. Back to back we faced the dead, prepared to meet our doom, when a ray of light broke through the sky and split despair in two. A battle cry opened up the split, growing to a mighty roar, as into the fray from the north came Hogarth and Vahlinor. The undead horde gave up the fight and turned about to run, but Vahlinor and the mighty band gave no quarter, none. The evil horde was routed, not one devil got away, and Philip joined the mighty band and earned his spot that day. Many more adventures were had by Philip and the band, as they explored Valheim and sought to tame the land. Tales such as the fall of Moder, or Bone Mass told in rhyme. But that, my friends, is a tale meant for another time.